Hi guys, I'm about to show you something absolutely disgraceful that took place in the House of Commons on Wednesday. Following PMQs, the Prime Minister read out a statement following the publishing of the final report on the Grenfell tragedy. The Grenfell Fire Tower occurred on the 14th of June 2017 in Kensington, West London, which resulted in the tragic loss of 72 lives. The inquiry's goal was to investigate the cause of the fire, to look at the design, construction, modifications, as well as the roles individuals and organisations played in the tragedy. The findings led to significant scrutiny of building safety regulations and practices in the UK. Most of the victims were living in social housing and from minority backgrounds. Perhaps that's why so many MPs left the chamber before the speech. Have a look at this.
That completes Prime Minister's questions. I'll let those who are leaving the chamber leave quickly before we start the statement.
We see both Labour and Conservatives and other parties there as well. I can see the head of the DUP looking at his phone as he leaves the chamber. I can see the head of the TUV behind him, traditional unionist voice. Labour MPs, Conservatives, getting out before the statement is read out. Now, what justification could they have? Well, you know, it's to do with North London, West London. It's nothing to do with me. I don't live in London. But this is something that's going to This is going to be something that's going to affect social housing throughout the UK. What happened at Grenfell could happen anywhere.
Statement. I call the Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, this morning, Sir Martin Morbick.
My God, there are people still leaving. Like, as the Prime Minister is beginning his speech, there are people still, oh, better get out now. You know, maybe I won't get recorded.
Mr. Speaker, this morning, Sir Martin Morbick published the final report of the Grenfell Tower inquiry. And I'm sure the whole House will join me in thanking him, the members of the inquiry and the whole team for their dedicated work. Mr. Speaker, I want to speak directly to the bereaved families, the survivors, and those in the immediate Grenfell community, some of whom are with us in the gallery today.
My goodness. So they're relatives of the victims are in the gallery in the House of Commons, and they look down and they see MPs rushing for the door, rushing for the bar, rushing for the restaurant. Couldn't be bothered to stay there, couldn't be bothered to listen to this statement. These are people who are paid over £90,000 a year. They keep talking about how they're overworked. They couldn't sit and listen to this statement. They couldn't be bothered. Once again, this is something that could affect their constituents. I'm sure there are constituents of these MPs that are living in social housing that could be affected by this report into cladding, into mismanagement of these apartment blocks. But they couldn't be, they're not interested in staying and listening to the statement. They have no respect for their own constituents or, of course, the victims of Grenfell. I keep saying that Parliament has become a joke. It's a talking shop. It's theatre. Oh, here's my moment to rant and rave about something. Here's my moment to grandstand. And then once it's over, off I go to the bar or to the restaurant or to have a cigarette with my friends. Something has to change. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.